we be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change, and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home, that's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my hockin' gon' let him have it. Hey, think you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it, ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talkin' shit, yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm reppin'. And my niggas solid, number real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For I take your life or let you take mine. That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, the shit got me feeling plain. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complex. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
I got you. Let it ride real quick. Look.
City eyes, it's time to vote God. My God, a real nigga, cause he wasn't no flaw. Posted on the corner like a watchdog. Family secure, got that shotty in the closet by the mob ball. Fuck what they heard, tell them it's all true. The courses, that foundation voltage and fall through. They gon' fall. Look, I keep this shit 50 times 2. Ain't no more heart in this game, I'm John Q. Colder than the avalanche, way above average. Revenge tastes sweet, told him make me an average. Left us in the valley full of bones, this where hope found. Java, come on, man, dark sands get broke down. Riding through Evans to a mall quad. Telling me how them crackers turn his childhood to a ghost town. Poke us out, nigga, I lay that game down. I feel his pain, cause nothing is the same now. Let my light shine like heaven through a rain cloud. Glock have a fit like my child, no tangent. Try to warn them niggas, we bear arms like tarantula. Them other niggas rap, I make anthems. I really see profits under this banner. Make my enemies bow down on camera. Told my design I wanted black and white like a panda. I'm better than that nigga that sunk dirty Diana. Look, I move like a Brazilian, precious cargo, spirit ancient, but I got a new semi-auto. Wave that bitch around like where's Waldo. Sleep if they want, I cut through they Z's like I'm Zorro. Pay me for his name, so I gotta keep that steel clutch. Trust me, I'm not what you think. I squeeze till it click like Dorothy when the heels touch. The world got me dumb, I don't feel much. Ride around with Yara down, just left the state bridge. Looking for a bitch better than Baby's kid. Remember I dropped Quiet Storm, I've been gone ever since. Still in the field, fuck them niggas on the fence, yeah.
Shalom Israel. This is the ISUBK under Commander Jimmy Honor. Started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, 1969. This is the ISUBK. Wednesday night, Nashville Law Class. I am precinct officer. It's about Yasharam. And tonight, I'll be talking about are black and white people the same? Are black and white people the same? Just to give y'all some info, we're not affiliated with no other Hebrew Israelite group out there. But this is the ISUBK, Commander Junior Hunter, home of the truth. We're not affiliated with Scientology. We're not affiliated with Egyptology. We're not affiliated with Islam. We're not affiliated with Christianity. We're not affiliated with no religious sect on the face of this earth. This is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under Commander Junior Hunter, home of truth. Now my topic, a lot of people think that so-called black, so-called white are equal, even down to Palestinians, Chinese, Japanese. Even the Chinese and Japanese, they'll tell you that they're two different people, even though they are from the Asian Peninsula. Japan, they even tell you that they're Hong Kong, they even tell you that they're different people, and they stick to that. So why when it comes to black and white, we have to be the same? Why is it said that? So when white people say this right here, that we are we believe the same blood and all that, but you got different DNAs. But when it comes to this right here, not to even go off what the Most High said. This right here is real simple. The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the baddest people on the face of this earth. There is nobody like us on the face of this earth. Nobody. I mean, nobody. When I say nobody, I mean there's nobody that dance like us, nobody that cook like us, talk like us, walk like us. There's nobody that do what we do, nobody that dress like us. Every other nation outside of Israelites, people mimic. You get these so-called white women, they want to be a black woman so bad, they be going to get Botox, lip injections. They be doing they go to tanning bed and be looking like rotisserie chicken, turning from left and right, laying on their stomach. Yo, that's not in y'all. That's not just. That's not just. You will never be better than so-called black woman. So-called So you white man, hey, you wanna be black, I'll be wearing y'all hat, man. Some of y'all wanna wear your pants sagging. You wanna try to talk here. It's just, y'all just, y'all not us. Y'all not us. And for one, I mean, when it comes down to white supremacy, the sun is y'all worst enemy. The sun is y'all worst enemy. You take so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American man, woman, and child, we can go outside, especially during the summertime. You go outside, say about 3 p.m. and get vitamin D from the sun that you can imagine. That the sun rejuvenates us as a people. White supremacy, y'all be burned. When the Most High made the sun, He had us in mind. White supremacy, y'all are culture vultures. Y'all have stolen everything from us. Y'all have stolen everything from us. Like everything that we have done, y'all have. The only thing I can say that y'all have invented was if I'm right, copyright, freedom. But hey, in the ICBK and the Commander General, we have the records. We know who we are. We know what we are capable of doing. And like I said, there's nobody like us on the face of this earth. There's nobody like us on the face of this earth. Everything we do, we make it look good. We make it look good. I don't care what it is. Even in the midst of us being an oppressed nation, even in the midst of us being in captivity, we still make what we do good. We still, it's nobody like us. Everybody wants to be so-called white man, Hispanic man, woman, Native American woman and man. Everybody wants to be us. It's nothing like us. It's nothing like being an Israelite. I'm talking about for the ones that really know, for the ones that really know that you are God's chosen. It's nothing better than that. So, before I even jump off into these scriptures, some people, we just have to take a look and really look at it for face value. There are no people like us. I mean, we dominate in every sport. We dominate in singing, in dancing. We dominate in everything that we do. We dominate in everything that we do. I mean, everything. Even if we don't care, we skip a root supposed to leave. We dominating in there. We are dominating with it. We dominated everything. We dominated everything. I know people like Israelites. So the Most High made us, He broke the mold. He broke the mold. Nobody don't think like us. Especially when you come into the knowledge of the truth. no people on the face of this earth break down the Bible, break down the Most High words the way that it's supposed to be precepts. Only the priests and prophets of the Most High and ISUBK are the commanded of Yahweh. And we look good even in the midst of our captivity. We look, I mean, I can name a it's not that much. It's not that much that white supremacy has done that you can say that they have superseded us. It's not. It's not. That's why when you look at it, I used to think before I came into this truth, I used to think that we were equal, but I really didn't have insight. I really didn't have the knowledge that I have now. You know, when I say it's real simple, like if you look at take two numbers for instance. Oh, the time. Okay. The what? Gee, I actually thinking from my heart. When you look at when I say real simple, you take the number five and compare that to the number five. That's equal. Take a gallon of water, compare that to another gallon of water. I don't care what kind of container it's in. You talking about a gallon of water. That's equal. When you take and this right here is real simple. You take a so-called black man, a so-called white man, so-called white man, and you try to compare him to so-called black man has color. So-called white man doesn't. That right there, that's out the window. One has color, one doesn't. So you can't say that it's a thing of equality, because it's not. It's not. I don't care if you sit and try to say that one has more money than the other. Still getting no. That doesn't make you equal. For you to be equal, you have to be, a thing has to be equal with the board. Always. Not one, you can't have 9 things over here, then 7 over here. They have to be equal all the way across the board. And then differently, if somebody stands 6'5", somebody stands 6 feet. It's not equal. It's not equal. It's like I say, it has to be equal all the way across the board. So Israelites are not equal to no other nation on the face of the earth. You can't even. There's no way that you can make that make sense. So no way that you can make that make sense. And nobody that's on the face of the earth that know more than the Most High. But when you go in and find the records, when you go in and find the records, and when I'm talking about the records, I'm talking about records that are listed in the Bible. When you see what the Most High says, then nobody can come back behind it and try to fit that in and say, well, this is this. You can't come and say this is your interpretation is, especially when you reading it as is. When you are reading it as is, because the Most High had something over here for the Israelites, and they have things over here for other nations. Because what he has for Israelites is not the same as he has for these other nations. So you can't sit and say that this over here is compatible to this over here. And I just said, I'm a Christian that knew it all. I thought I was a Christian that knew it all. And I fell upon the two banners. I fell upon the God of everybody and fell up under that Martin Luther King banner. Fell up under that. So them two right there kind of weighed heavy on the way I looked at the people. And I thought that you were equal to these people. You know back then what I knew now? These other nations are beneath me. You're Israelite from the tribe of Judah. I said that Judah. I hear them sitting there saying, "Sit with your chest." I say all of my chest. I'm an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. Like it ain't nah. And that's a feeling that you never outgrow. That's a feeling you would never outgrow. And to know that white supremacy, you is beneath me. I got the most I say that you be like spittle onto him. Like you be like that little when you talking like that little white little spit that form up in the side of your mouth. That's what you be to the Most High. That's what you be to the Most High. Like it's nothing to y'all peoples, man. Nothing with y'all other nation. I mean, like it is nothing. And it makes sense because y'all can't do what we do. Even in the midst of our captivity, even in the midst of us being oppressed. I mean, even down to our babies. Like you take the happy little baby that's walking, they hear some music, go right to dancing. And some of our little babies be on beat. They be on beat. Like we are good at any and everything that we do. I mean, we excel in everything that we do. I mean, everything. I mean, everything. It's not nothing that we have not have put our hands to that we have not prospered. It's not nothing that we don't set our minds to and we just take it to a whole nother level. When you don't have the knowledge of the ISUBK, then you don't know. You're like you walking around like don't chasing his tail. You just going about like this and that and third. You lose. Being in the ISUBK and the Commander General Hunt, you know that you was up here, the other nations is right here. And that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing to know. It's a beautiful thing to know. And you don't have to, it's not a thing that you have to just broadcast it and just put it in other people's face. You just let them see that you're excelling. You just let them see that I'm a trendsetter. It's what I do. And that's the thing that's showing me. That's just in our DNA. That's in our makeup. That is in our makeup. That is how we was made. That is how we was made. But some of us, and when I say some of us, I'm talking some of us Israelite brothers and sisters, we want to be like our oppressor. We want to be like white supremacy so bad. We don't want to accept the fact that we better than them. We don't want to accept the fact that these people are beneath us, especially if you're in Christianity. If you're in Christianity, you're going to do whatever it takes to save your slave master. You're going to look out for your slave master. You're going to protect your slave master at all costs. You don't know that he's beneath you, that you was above him. It's crazy. Because now, without Issachar the things that they're going through, they need us just like we need them. We need them. We all need to come together. But from now, they should know that these people that's not on our level. I mean, even with some of our Israelite brothers and sisters that establish their citizenship, they should see that these people are not equal to us. These people don't even treat you like that. I mean, they should see that the same oppression we going through, they going through it too. That is why they are trying to erase our history. They are trying to erase us because they know who we are. That's why they teach us BS in school. That's why they teach us to throw us off, to keep us off course. That's why one of the greatest things that they have said, they say the way the higher history is to put it in the books because they say we as the people, they knew that we were the type of people that we wouldn't read. But guess what? So many of us are waking it up. So many of us are waking it up now till it is not funny. And we're doing like Zephaniah 2. We're going and gathering our people. And we ain't gonna stop. We're not gonna stop. But y'all don't have to worry, because here in the ICB Candy Commander Junior High, we read for you. We gonna talk for you. We gonna go and gather. We gonna get you together. We gonna get you together. And I say this here. Just like how every so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American has a family member that is incarcerated and put money on it. For every so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American, y'all have someone that is in the ICPK for managing them. Y'all do. Y'all just don't want to listen to us because y'all have been so tricked and you done been taken so much by white supremacy, the things that they have been offered you in America till you look at us like you don't even know what we're talking about, but the things that we are saying are starting to unfold right in front of your eyes. You just don't want to accept it. In the ICB the Commander Junior High, we had to bring it out as truth since 1969. And things are starting to unfold. Things are starting to unfold. These are not our people. We have to come back and get right with the Most High. We have to give up. We have to get right with the Most High. Hey, it's all people that are checked in. Shalom for checking in. Thank you for checking in. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Share this class. share this country. Somebody might get something out of it. But we have to get out of this mind frame that we are equal to these people, because during the time when their forefathers wrote their Declaration of Independence, and when they first said that we were people, during that time, it was no, I'm gonna say it was one black person that was sitting amongst them. And I feel like the only reason they had him sitting amongst them because he was once a president. I want to say that was like John Hanson, because they had printed during that time. They had printed on. I mean, you could look this. They put him on the back of a $2 bill. Go figure. They put him on the back of a $2 bill during the time that they was. I want to say they were discussing the Declaration of Independence. So they was in the midst of writing. But during that time, they let me get it right. During that time, it was still slavery, and they select Israel. You too loud. How you loud? Close the door. Select Israel. But during that time, this was during the time of slavery. This was during the time of slavery. This was during the time when they had us in captivity. Still like how they had us in captivity today. So you have to look up the makeup of the people. The only so-called black man that was sitting, and he wasn't even sitting at the table, he was just in the midst of other people that was in the crowd. Was, like I said, with John Hanson. John Hanson was one of the first black presidents. He really was the one that appointed George Washington. But my thing with that was when they made up the Declaration of Independence, and the first thing they stated was "We the people." So you got to look at the gathering of those people. The gathering of those people was the faces of white supremacy. Same faces that you see today. The same faces that you see today. And they didn't have us in mind, because when you really go, they talk about us as being 3/5 of a man. They compared us to like that of a dog. You know what I'm saying? And even with that being said, when they wrote the Declaration of Independence, they wrote that for them. That was to white supremacy to benefit them from. That was never for us. But we have our Declaration. We have our Declaration of Independence. We have our Constitution. Our Constitution is in the Bible. Our Constitution came from our nigga God. Like, so that's why we don't, in the ISUBK, under Commander General House, we don't worry about none of that. We don't, like, we know that that was for white supremacy. We knew that y'all written that so that white supremacy can benefit from that for years and decades to come. That's why we go into our records. We hold on to our records. We hold on to our Declaration of Independence. That's why we know that we are not equal to these people. Because if you look at the makeup of white supremacy and then compare to what is going on with God's chosen people, how can we be equal? How can we be equal? You have to say this to yourself at some point in time in your life. Y'all want to sit and talk about equality. Why would you want to be equal to people that unalive you? Why would you want to be equal to people that don't have no remorse for you, don't have no type of respect? White supremacy would not have a law that protects God chosen people, so-called Black, Hispanic, Native American man and woman. They don't. I mean, it's crazy how so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American man and woman be trying to it's like be equal to these people. You want to keep these people. You want to keep slack. You want to keep up with white supremacy and the man-made holidays. I mean, you go hard. You celebrate these white supremacy holidays like it's no tomorrow. So-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American man and woman are the ones that so-called train of thought. You want to be equal to a people that it's not equal to you. You want to be equal to a people that don't care nothing about you, don't care about your child. They don't have no regards for the young nor the old. That's it. Okay, oh my, so same from so on and not black. And the Bible says, yeah, nobody that call it for 100 black. I think they'd be the same. Hey, you not making no sense. For you to say that, you got to give me the book, chapter, and verse that you're referring to. And if you feel like all white supremacy is not the same, riddle me this. For the ones that don't say nothing and is not trying to get a law passed to protect God chosen people, they are just as bad as the one that is doing the unalive, but they are not saying nothing. They are not saying nothing. And white supremacy has came out with this right here saying, if you see something, say something. So for them not to say nothing, they just as bad as the ones that are doing the unalive because they are aware of what is going on. Nobody is not without a TV, telephone, no nothing. White supremacy is not living up under a rock now. So for you to make that statement, like you gotta explain yourself a little more better. Give me book that's coming from the Bible. Give me book, chapter, and verse to refer to what you was talking about. Back to what I was saying. These people, white supremacy. Let me stop saying these people. White supremacy is an abomination to the Most High. He even said it best. The Most High said it best when he said in Job 9:24 that the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. They don't have no type of remorse. Look at your president, Donald Trump. He has a thing for discipline. He has a thing for Issachar. You done built a wall. You got ICE agents going from north, south, east to west, snatching up Issachars. So where is the equality in that? Because you was taking the people off their land that this is their land. This is their land. all white supremacy that are on the face of this earth, America does not belong to you. America does not belong to you. So this is why I say that you cannot, and this is why that you cannot be equal to these people. Because for you to be equal to these people, then why is it that when the Native American and Indian signed peace treaty, they wanted to split up America? Y'all gonna lie to these people and took all of them. Y'all don't have no remorse. Not only did you take all of America, you went back, you charging people for land that you done stole. The people that you unalive, the Native American Indians that you unalive, you done made money off of the names like so-called Black Hawks, Atlanta Braves. Man, I can't even think of names, but you done made names off of that you unalive. But y'all like to sit and talk about equality. The list goes on. There's no equality, especially when it comes to God's chosen people. There is no equality, none whatsoever. None whatsoever. That's why we say the so-called white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. He will unalive, rob, rape. He gonna steal. He gonna steal. You ever heard this? You ever heard this saying? Carry what you just. I can't even. When you go to steal, get what you can carry. He has done stole things that he don't even have need of. Things that he don't even have need of. White supremacy has done stole. And he is not, white supremacy is not trying to make nobody equal to him. White supremacy want to surpass everyone. Everybody in all that he do. In all that he does. In all that he does. But listen, that's not what I say. Let's see what the Most High says. Because anybody knows, if you believe in the word of the Most High, let's see what the Most High says about who is equal and who is not. Let's get off into that. Let's get off and let's see what the Most High got to say. Now I'm giving you things that means things that I have seen, things that I have heard. And I'm saying things that even you take the average 9, 10-year-old, you can sit down and let them watch TV and see the things that are going on throughout this earth. Even they can see the difference. Even they can see the difference. They can see the difference. They might not say nothing, but they most definitely can see the difference. So let's see what the Most High says. We're going to Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people. And the word holy here means separate. The word holy means separate. On part. Separate. Unto the Lord thy God. So here we see that the Most High is not making some people equal. I'm gonna say this real slow. Once again, the Most High God, the God of Israel. I'm talking about the nigger God, not what you see in a Christian church, not what you see in a museum or a big in a cathedral building that the Catholics is up in there. You talking about the God of the Bible. You talking about the God of Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man, woman, and child. Talking about the nigger God. He says in Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6, for thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. It means that the Most High have chosen a nation of people. The Most High has put a nation of people above other nations. He's not putting them together. He is not calling, like how some Christian churches say, he calling all people, he calling all denominations. No, no, no. Once again, the word holy means separate. The Lord our God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people. Hold on, not some, not just a little bit, not even a few. Above all people. Above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So now this is what you got to say to yourself. Who are these people? Who are these people that the Most High has chosen? This is something that you have to ask yourself. So if you going in a Christian church and you going to your Christian pastor, and hey, you can ask this. Why has God chosen a people above all people unto himself? So he has chosen a people, but hated, you can get that answer in verse 7 and 8. But I'm moving on. But he has chosen a people, but this is what you have to say. Who are these people that he has chosen? Who are these people that he has chosen? So now I'm going to take you to First Chronicles. First Chronicles chapter 16 and verse 13. First Chronicles chapter 16 and verse 13. O ye seed of Israel, his servant. So these are 12 tribes. Ye children of Jacob. So you know Jacob had 12 sons, which makes up the nation of Israel. A whole of them. Why is it this can join with you have 18 nations that are on the face of the earth right now today. In 2025. You have 18 nations that are upon the face of the earth. So don't let nobody tell you that you got this nationality, this nationality, this no. You have 18 nations. So Israel makes up, D12 makes up the nation of Israel, which are Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American man, woman, and child. O ye seed of Israel, his servant, ye children of Jacob, his chosen ones. His chosen one. So if everybody was equal to the Most High, he chose everybody. And it doesn't say that. So now this is something that you have to say to yourself. Why isn't the Most High made all these nations equal? Equal. He made everybody. He made everybody. He has made everybody. But just like people like to sit and say that in ICBK and Commander in Holland, just that line they say, we teach racism, we talk racist. If you're gonna say that, you gotta say the most racist. Because out of all 18 nations, he chose one. He chose Israelites. So y'all want to sit and say that we racist, the top racist too. If we all have a problem with that, you gotta take that up with the Most High when you see him. The Most High is racist. And there's nothing wrong with being racist. Racist means that you have love for your people. So you mean to tell me that I have love for his people? Most High has love for his people. So now I'm gonna take you and give you some more. When you look at Psalms, chapter 33, Psalms 33 and 12. Psalm chapter 33 and verse 12. It says, blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord, and the people whom he have chosen for his own inheritance. So getting around it, and I'm reading it as is. There ain't no private interpretation. There's no nothing. Most High has chosen only one nation. But this is something that you have to ask. You have to ask yourself. You have to ask yourself, why did the Most High only choose one nation? It's no different than all the rivers and the lakes that are upon the face of the earth. The Most High only chose one. That's the Jordan River. Of all the flowers he made, he only chose one, the lily. Out of all the birds that he made, he only chose one. That's the dove. And there's nothing wrong with making a choice like that. He is the Most High God of all. He can do that. So now you start to see that when I say that there is nobody like us, there is nobody like us on the face of the earth. Nobody can do what we do. You can try, but can't nobody do what we do. Not nothing. Everything that we have put our hand to, we took it to a whole nother level. We have taken it to a whole nother level. So I'm gonna give you some more. I'm gonna go to Psalms, 5. I'm gonna start at verse 6. O ye seed of Abraham, his servant, ye children of Jacob, his children. And now there was a chosen lineage of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. A chosen lineage. These are the Israelites. It goes a little further up. But I say that to say this. The Most High is not dealing with no other nation. I mean, he's dealing with them. He is. But it's not dealing with them in a way that people think. all that being drafted in and all that, that's, that's not it. That's not it. That's not what you think. Once again, most people are not people. Most High have a chosen people that He has put above people on the face of the earth. He has. Verse 7. He is the Lord our God. His judgments are in all the earth. His judgments are in all the earth, which is true. Just like we are scattered in all four corners of the earth. But his judgment was not given to everybody. When you go to Psalm 149, 19 and 20, how they say he showed his word unto Jacob. How he showed the statutes unto Jacob. He given his word unto Israel. I might be saying it back, I'm kind of paraphrasing. But it goes on to say, I'm paraphrasing, say he have not dealt so with any other nation. As far as his judgment, they have not known them. I'm kind of paraphrasing. But, you can look this up for yourself. You can come down here, judge law, statutes, and commandments. No other nations he gave them to. Because take you back to when we was in the wilderness coming out of Egypt. When Moses was on Mount Sinai, and the Most High gave him all the 2 tablets, the commandments. There was no other nation with us. Nobody else was with us. Nobody else was with us. So, once again, you cannot sit and say that we are compatible to no other nation. No other nation. Verse 8, he has remembered his covenant forever. The word which he commanded to 1,000 generations. That 1,000 generations, that just goes on and on within Israel, within Israelites. Verse 9, which covenant he made with Abraham and his oath unto Isaac. And Isaac was their chosen seed. So he didn't choose everybody. Everybody is not on the same playing field. Like I said, Israelites up here, but the other nations right here. Verse 10, and confirm the same unto Jacob for a law, and to Israel for an everlasting covenant. Everlasting is like first covenant from out. There ain't no expiration date on it. There's no expiration on them. Like, you're not gonna find that. I'm gonna go to the wisdom of Solomon and the Apocrypha. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 15. This the people saw and understood it not, neither laid they up this in their minds, that his grace and mercy is with his saints, and that he had respect unto his chosen. So I'm gonna give you a precept. I'm gonna give you a precept to already let you know you're chosen. I'm gonna give you a precept with saints, and I'm gonna talk about respect. I'm gonna give you a precept on respect. So when you go to a lot of people like to think that saints can refer to anybody, and it doesn't. Saints is talking about specific nation of people. He used to like saints is not talking about, because when you look at, like I haven't watched like Italian movies, and then you talk about saints, and they'll tell you that in the Catholic Church, saints this and Saint that, you know, the Catholics, the modern day Roman people, white supremacy. Always goes back to Esau. Catholic ain't no white supremacy. Go back to Esau. But I'm gonna show you who you're seeing some. If you go to Psalms 148, 148 and verse 14. He also exalted the horn of his people. That's a possessive pronoun. The praise of all his saints, even of the children of Israel, a people near unto him. Praise ye the Lord. So now when it talks about in Wisdom of Solomon, and it said, and that he hath respect unto his children. So Christianity, they like to talk about how the Most High is, man, it's been so long since I've been up in a Christian church. But I have heard this from the time that I was in there. How they like to say that God has no respect of persons. Yeah, I think I'm saying it right. They like to say that God is not no respect of person. But he is. He is. And I'm gonna show you who God had respect for. I'm gonna show you who God had respect for. When you go to Exodus chapter 2, verse 25. Exodus chapter 2 and verse 25. It said that God looked upon the children of Israel, and God had respect unto them. This is not talking about no other nation. This is not talking about no other nation. So you're not going to get equality out of that. You're not going to get equality out of that. And that's why I don't know how, but Martin Luther King was on the scene. He wanted us to join hands with white supremacy. He wanted us to come and join hands with these people. When you look at Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6, when God says that we are a holy people, a separate people, how he put us above all people. Martin Luther King had a whole nother agenda. And that's a whole nother topic, a whole nother class, a whole nother time. But I'm just showing you how the Most High separated us from other nations, how he put us above all people that are upon the face of the earth. When we just can step aside and just think for a second how these people love to be us. How, damn, you said it's a lot. How white supremacy love to be us, how other nations love to be us. They do everything that we do. Everything that we do, they do. White supremacy can't do nothing but mimic what they see. And even though they have a perpetual hatred for us, white supremacy still want to be us. Still want to be us. They still want to be us. But even though the Most High said that he has respect for Israel, now I'm going to give you something that the Most High said about these other nations, though. That there's no way that you can sit and say that this is equal, a thing of being equal. When you go into prophecy, in Second Ezra, chapter 6, and start at verse 54. And after these, Adam, also whom thou come, we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. So, we all come from Adam, even down to the one that was chosen, even down Israelites. But when I say, I'm going to give you a real quick history lesson. When I say all these nations that are on the face of the earth, they all came out of Adam. After the flood, you had Noah and his 3 sons. So Noah, you had Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Shem, you have the Israelites, Ham, you have the Africans, Japheth, you have the so-called white people. So, remember that. Verse 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. So this is telling you that the Most High made the world for Israelites. The Most High made the world for Israelites. But due to the fact that we want to be a stiff-necked people and not listen to the Most High, He took that from us. Verse 56. And as for the other people, which also come from them, thou hast said that they are nothing. You have the chosen people. You have these other nations. Read this again. Second Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 56. Which also come of them, thou hast said that they are nothing. Ain't no way. When I came into that, we became the Commander Junior, and I heard this. My spirit jumped like, what? I said, what should I say to these people are nothing? And who know more than the Most High? Nobody. The Most High said, and this is the words of the Most High. I'm not making this up. This ain't no private interpretation. I'm reading this as is. The Most High said, that's for the other people, which also come of Adam. Now it said that they are not, but be like unto them. Told you that's that little thing, mouth get dry, got cotton mouth, mucus right there inside of your mouth. That's what they be unto the Most High. The Most High say they be like unto spittle. Unto spittle. And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. And so it's like same as a little teardrop. So white supremacy, y'all ain't nothing. You Republicans, nothing. Japanese, Chinese, you are nothing. Matter of fact, all these 17 other nations, y'all are nothing. Y'all are nothing. Just like I read that in the Apocrypha. Let me take you back. I got a precept for you. When you look at Isaiah chapter 40, and verse 12, 17, Salah. That's what the Most High said. Isaiah chapter 40 and verse 17. All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing. And vanity. Vanity means useless. Useless. So listen, man, ain't nothing like being an Israelite. Now you know that you better than these people. Now you know that you better than these people. It's not what I said. I just told you what the Most High said. I don't get no credit. The Most High. If you hear the sound of my voice, you should be glad that you are listening to the words that is coming out on this. Or you should be glad that you know somebody that's in the ICB camp for managing them. You should be glad that you're hearing the true priests and prophets of the Most High. Next door neighbor probably ain't getting this. The homeboy that you work in, that you got a job with, ain't getting this. Your homegirl that you know going to church faithfully, she is not getting this. She is not getting this. She think that Karen at her job is better than her because Karen got long hair. But little do she know she's looking at Karen got hair like Nancy or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, come on, y'all, wake up. Wake up. It's high time that you come up out of that sleep. It's high time that you come up out of that sleep and get to know who you are. I'm talking about the real you. Not only get to know you through what the Most High said about you. You are a chosen people. That's what make you feel like you are God's chosen people. God chose you above all these people that is on the face of that. That should make you want to serve Him until you can't serve Him no more. You should want to serve Him until the sky cracks. You should want to serve Him with everything that is in your body. That's how hard you should go for the Most High. Knowing that the Most High chose you, and you got to hear that, and you know that you can go back and go back in this class and press rewind and pause until you find it in the Bible and read it for yourself. Not just anybody. You got to get a 1611 King James. And read it for yourself. It don't get no better than what the Most High said. It does not get no better than what the Most High said. So after hearing that, you know that you are not, you know that you're above everybody. If you're so-called Black, Hispanic, a Native American, man, woman, or child, you know that you're above everything. You don't have to tell them. You ain't got to rub it in their feet. They're going to see it when you walk by. They're going to see it in everything that you do. They're going to see it in everything that you do. You're God chosen. And that means something. That stands for something. That's why we go hard the way we do here in the ISUB Camp Commander Jimmy Hunt. That's why we are out on the street corners. That's why we do the classes. That's why we going back. We gonna reach our people. We gonna reach our people. We're not gonna stop until that sky breaks. We're not gonna stop until that sky breaks. Don't let nobody tell you after the day. Don't let nobody tell you after the day that you can do this and that and that. You at your best. You at your best. And just stay there. Just stay at your best and stay. But go that extra mile to serve the Most High. Go that extra mile to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Do away with these man-made holidays and come back and keep the high holy days. Leave the things that is of this world alone. Leave it alone. There's nothing wrong with serving the Most High. There's nothing wrong with that. You should want that. You should want that. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't be perfect either, because you can. Don't let nobody trick you into nothing. You above all people that's on the face of this earth. And that stands for something. That stands for something. Yeah, you better than. You are better than these other nations. Yes, you are. You are better than these other nations. Way better. I'm not saying it. Most High said it. I'm just a reminder. But with that being said, let me give a quick salute to my brothers. Yahweh Shem, Salam. Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shah, Barakatam. To my sisters, Yahweh Shemar, Alatham, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Jack the Smith.